4 things we decided to talk about before we finally said yes.
Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm Bex.
And I'm Felix.
And together we are
Felbeck TV. Okay, so today, if you're a returning viewer, you are welcome. If this is your first time, thank you for coming on our channel, and don't forget to what?
Subscribe and hit on the notification button.
Sure.
Okay, today we are talking about questions we ask before we got married.
Yeah, sure.
Concerning marriage.
Exactly. So we decided to ask ourselves these various questions because we understood the concept of marriage. That is an institution that is established by God. And just as the Bible says, two cannot work together unless
they agree.
They agree. So we needed to agree before we finally make what?
Say the yes I do and the rest.
Thank you.
Yes.
So we asked ourselves these very important questions. And one was
the type of marriage we wanted, the model of the marriage we wanted. So we asked questions about our background.
Yeah.
Basically the marriage of our parents and the positives we can taste, the negative we can ignore, any peculiar person in our lives that we look up to them, their marriage and all that. We ask those kind of questions and we ask those models how we can also follow their footsteps, the things they did to bring their marriage to that end, like for us to admire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So my background, I was coming from a broken home, so it was something that we needed to talk about. Are we going into marriage to have a broken home? The effects of broken home? No. So we needed to discuss. I wanted to know what kind of marriage she wanted, and what is her perception about good marriage. So we discussed about all these things. She also spoke about her background.
My background was not necessarily a broken home, but my mom was kind of a second wife.
Yeah, so polygamous.
Yeah, polygamous marriage.
Exactly.
And kind of an arranged family sort of marriage, because if you go deep down, my mom and my dad are related in some way. So
sure. So we didn't want to have anything to do with these kind of marriages. So we decided to look up to role models, people who have been in successful marriages and stuff, and that was our focus. And here we are today. The second thing that we decided to do was to talk about our finances.
Yeah, a very, very, very important topic to discuss about.
Yeah,
truly, because when it comes to money, people really behave in totally different ways.
Sure.
When the moment money is mentioned. So before the excitement and everything comes to play, one important topic you have to discuss with your husband to be, your wife to be, your fiancé is your finances. Where you want her to come in, where you want him to come in, the responsibilities. Are you sharing it, or you are leaving it all on your man, or you come in and support at this point? How much are you taking, like your salary? I think it's best if you make it open. How much are you guys willing to save at every month, put aside, like all those things, the investment you guys want to do and everything. You have to talk about it. The housekeeping, like the food, the items. When you think about all those things, you realize there are lots of things to, like money covers. When children comes in, their fees, the bills, house, food, everything, like all these things you have to know. Will you leave it all on your man? And after all, on top of that too, you ask for how, like, say almost time
housekeeping,
like,
money and everything.
Oh, my sisters.
So
should be fair.
guys, we decided to talk about it, and you know, regardless of the amount you take, there's no threshold or anything, but just make it plain. Talk about it. Oh, this is the amount I take. How can we go about it? If the woman is also, the most important thing is that your hand does something. You work. You must work. There should be, regardless of the kind of work, except robbery or anything, but whatever you earn, any decent job that brings in a special income, you are good to go. Discuss it, and that is fine. And aside the finances, we also discuss sex. Yeah, it is very important. So we decided to ask ourselves, okay, fine, marriage is sex and other things. Sex plays a major role in marriage.
Yes,
so we decided to find out, okay, so what is your perspective on marriage or about marriage? Are you the type who sees sex in marriage as forbidden or like
routine?
Yeah. What kind of sex styles do you like? Like, no, don't come and give me only missionaries. No, I'm not. No. So we discussed about it. Yeah. No. You can't come and draw timetable in my house. No. So we just decided to know. So find out what in fact, know the person. Is she the sex type? Is she the type who sees sex as evil or anything?
And you know, some ladies were abused back then, so they find sex very, 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 very difficult to accept. So you have to find out where the lady is coming from or where the guy is coming from. Try to meet each other halfway, because it is a topic, it will come up eventually for discussion. So it's better discussed than leaving it to chance.
Exactly.
No.
Sure.
Even if like one partner is not interested or not so much interested, is the person willing to learn from you, or willing to learn, like you go on like these social medias, or there are lots of shows on TV talking about sex, how to enhance your sex life and all that. Is the person ready to learn, or the person sees those shows as an abomination because they think they are Christians, so they are not supposed to? Or in Christian marriages, the only sex position allowed is the
missionary style.
Like, you guys have to talk about all those things.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, the last part was our faith and what we do within our faith. I'm talking about the kind of work we were doing in church. So we asked ourselves, okay, do you do anything in church? She said yes, and she was
I was a choreographer and then an usher.
Yeah, myself, I was also a choreographer and a Sunday school teacher. So basically, we asked these questions to see how faithful and committed we are to our various churches. Yeah.
You see, ladies, one thing I want you to bear in mind is like, don't ever put it in your mind like, oh, because I'm this, my guy can never like cheat on me. Like, don't use the word can never, because that is what puts a lot of us ladies in the psychiatry homes, because they do things and they're like, I never expected it.
Yeah.
You only pray that God will give you a man that loves him, God, because it only takes a man that loves God and take his word that will say that I won't cheat.
Yeah.
But if it's left to you, the human being, like the wife, because I do this, my husband will not cheat because ladies, forget it. It will only take a God-fearing man to say I won't cheat. So add that to your prayer list.
All right, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll plead with you to share this video so that others can also learn. Let them subscribe, hit on the notification button, and comment any topic that you want us to discuss about. Yeah. And I think that is that for today. These are the 4 things we discussed. We decided to talk about before we finally said yes.
You can talk about anything extra concerning both of you, what you have in common, what you don't have in common. So it's not limited to these 4 things.
Yeah.
No, it's more than that. So you can bring up any topic you want to discuss with your fiance, your fiancée, and then you come to a common ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We out.